My name is Eartha Johnson, the Chief Developer of Crime No Crime, a groundbreaking fun criminal law board game that educates players on criminal law and has taken the U.S. by storm. Today, I'm excited to announce an historic partnership with Silence the Violence and Shun the Guns, the industry-leading anti-youth gangs and gun violence organization, to bring Crime No Crime to the Canadian market. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Robert Bennett, the brainchild behind Silence the Violence and Shun the Gun. Robert, thank you so much for reaching out about getting Crime No Crime into Canada. I truly admire the work that you've been doing, and I consider it an honor to be working or partnering with your company. What made you interested in partnering on the project to bring Crime No Crime to Canada?
Well, thank you for those words of confidence and kind words. Very early in the morning on February 4th, 2025, I just happened to watch a random video and I was intrigued. So I reversed the video and watched the whole segment. And it was you and your husband talking about this game that your family lawyers had created. And I realized there's a lot of commonalities with a primary focus of reducing crime and saving lives. Plus, we both left successful careers for something that was greater than us. And I even realized that the game colors are the same as our organization's colors. And most importantly, I knew Crime No Crime would make a huge positive impact here in Canada.
Well, thank you, and I'm sure it will. I have no doubt that it will, I should say. Let's view the game. Let them, the game package. Why don't we just show them the game box?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I waited to this time to take a look at this game after you sent it to me back in March.
Yeah, and that's the game box for the U.S. market. That what's different is the Canadian market is going to be crime or no crime. And let's look at the inside context so I can explain it a little bit more. Inside the box, what you're going to get first, instruction sheet. And that instruction sheet just tells about the game, how you play the game, and kind of a little background behind it. Then you have a score sheet. The score sheet is where individuals can actually tally up the points. The game is played with two teams with up to four people there. The first team that gets to 100 points, they actually win the game. So that's the scorecard you're looking at. And then inside the box, what you're going to see is you're going to see at the top you have the two sand timers. And that's because how the game is played is the first person up will get a hypothetical, and that's what's down there on those cards in the bottom. The hypothetical, the front side would say crime or no crime, and the back will be the answer. The two sand timers, when they get the scenario, they have 20 seconds to answer. And if they don't get it in 20 seconds, the other side gets to answer the question. And they also get 20 seconds to confer with their team as the most severe thing they can be charged with. In the middle between those sand timers, you have a dice, and that determines the rotation of the game. And right under that, you have what you see is like a little white marker. That's the marker for the scoring sheet. It's erasable scoring pad, and that's the erasable marker. So that's the inside of the box. Let's have a little fun playing the game. So now that we've gone over the pieces, the first thing you would get is a hypothetical. And the hypothetical, it'd be a card like this, and it'll read a question. And the question we're going to have today is speeding down the road and accidentally killing someone who comes out of nowhere. Is that a crime or no crime, Robert? Speeding
It
down
sounds
the
like a
road.
crime.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a crime. And one of the things you'll notice that most people in law, they know they've committed a crime. And what they don't appreciate, though, is the gravity of the conduct. So that's what this game is designed to do. Not only teach them what the law is, but the gravity of that conduct. So, Robert, you and your team in a real live game, y'all would have 20 seconds to confirm as the most serious thing you could be charged with. What do you think that would be?
I don't know, second degree murder, maybe manslaughter.
Okay, no. Bottom line in that one, in the Canadian market, the answers would be dangerous driving causing a death, or criminal negligence causing a death. And
Okay.
In Canada, if someone causes death while speeding, their action can be viewed as negligent or reckless, subjecting them to liability. And that's what's on the back of the card. And so in that one, you guys would have gotten the 5 points for crime, no crime, right? And the other team, if they would have gotten the ones that you missed right, they would have stole those 15 points, giving them 20 points and on their well way to make that 100 points to win the game. Do you want to tell
Okay.
people in the Canadian market how they can get the game?
Sure. So Canadians can order on the Silence of Violence website, silenceofviolence.ca, and most of our sales are direct person to person. So if you're in the Ontario area, you can place your order at that time. The crime no crime version will be called, as Arthur mentioned earlier, crime or no crime, and it's priced at $110. Inventory is limited.
Yeah, definitely pre-order
Ahead of
your
that.
game because I'm sure they're going to actually sell out if it's been anything like the US market, these shipments. Final Crime is the most consequential game of our lifetime. Ask yourself, where do people learn the law? Ignorance of the law is no defense. Yes, it's 100% reality. And what we are trying to do is educate people before something goes wrong. No game is more relevant in this day and time than crime, no crime. The child or life you save just may be your own. Thank you, and go out and order your game today. Take care, and may God bless you, and looking forward to working in this partnership.